Call of Duty Advanced Warfare released on the 3rd of November 2014 and it was an instant hit in the COD community.
Everybody ready? Hoorah!
Politicians don't know how to solve problems, but I do.
Until it wasn't. And now, 11 years later, it seems to be one of the worst CODs out there. So I'm playing it. And not just campaign or multiplayer, but EXO zombies. I've set a challenge for myself to try and beat all the main Easter eggs within this game. Starting off with wait, is that fucking Shane?
What he said. What he said.
So yeah, there's a celebrity cast, but let's start off with Outbreak. Now I'm going to quickly go over everything majorly different within this game mode, but this map within itself is absolutely fine as a launch map, and it's nothing special, it's very plain, very simple, and easy to get the hang of. Now, in EXO Zombies, to turn on power, you have to activate multiple generators scattered around the map, in order to gain perks, traps, and so on. Here is the mystery box, aka the 3D printer. I have no idea if this thing is truly a mystery box or a timed box. In my opinion, it seems timed. Now, moving through the map, you eventually unlock the EXO suit. Now, being able to jump and boost in all 4 directions, and just being able to have that extra bit of mobility helps you survive, because without this thing, you would not last 5 minutes. As for special rounds, we have dogs, and a new infected round, which has you running away from infected zombies, hoping they don't bite your sexy celeb face off. Because when they do, you'll slowly start to get infected, and you have 1 minute to disinfect yourself before turning. Honestly, a really neat feature, and shakes the game up quite a bit. Now, I'm going to quickly go over the different types of zombies and what they do. So first of all, you have normal zombies, electromagnetic zombies, but in other words, I'm going to ruin your fucking day zombies, because these disable your exosuit, and that's no fun in a game like this. Next, we have exploders, which explode upon death or when they get up close. Then we have oozers, which leave a trail of bad breath, which damages you. Then we have spikers, which, you guessed it, those ones are spiky. Then, finally we have blinkers, which teleport around the map, jump scaring you. But those final 2 aren't in this first map. But now that we've got basically the core mechanics out of the way, let's descend into hell with one of my good friends, Mirror XI. Cheeky little shout out. So starting off, you first grab this black box in spawn, take it to a computer. Then, after, you need to acquire the character's keycard that you're playing as, which you think would be simple, right? You're a fucking idiot. So, since this game is over 11 years old now, and everyone in 2014 was too busy watching All-Star memes,
I'd say there's potential.
all of the Easter egg guides online are so outdated and have so many misleading steps that it became an even bigger problem. On top of this, me and my friend each had to collect 2 keycards instead of the 1. Now this was specified by no one and left us puzzled for hours. The first keycard, you need to shoot this little thing, then exo slam. Next one is get an infected round, get infected, and activate these buttons. Next one, get a laser gun, shoot 3D printer. And last but not least, go down a trash chute and randomly shoot at the floor like a chimp with a gun. Now, this step made me and my friend want to absolutely rip out our hairs because it was just so annoying to the point that we just wanted to give up.
Okay, I fucking hate this game.
Because no one told us we both had to exo slam onto this thing in order for it to activate. And then for the other one, we both have to activate the chutes with precise timing, then go down and hope and pray to the RNG gods to spray the floor and get a keycard. Now this would have all been fine if we knew this, but in every single video they always say only one person needs to do it or just completely mislead you. I'm looking at you, Mr. Verdansk.
Come join us in Verdansk. We miss you. We need you.
After all this, you level up the keycards to level 50 by killing zombies and activate different scanners around the map. Return to the exosuits and insert your keycard.
Right, we're here.
Required level.
George, it said the vehicle's approaching. Good spawn.
Okay.
Run outside and your helicopter will arrive. You have now completed the east and it's fucking crashed. Yep. Well, that was pointless. Not even a fucking cutscene.
Now what? Do we just wait?
I don't know.
Honestly, I think it's a solid 5 out of 10. Like I said, it's pretty bland. It's got easy layout. It's fun for attempting high rounds. Overall, a decent map in my eyes. As for the Easter eggs, yeah, throw that shit in the trash, because that's a 1 out of 10. So, what would I rate this map? The steps are pretty boring, and overall there's actually no reward once you complete this Easter egg, so... Now, moving on to the next map, Burger Town. You spawn in the center of the map between 2 other areas. This map is split into 3 separate areas. Spawn, with 2 areas linking to each other under underground sewers, and Burger Town itself. The only way to and from Burger Town is through the tight corners of the sewers, where you'll also find an EXO suit and a decontamination pad for those infected rounds. I'm not even going to try to explain this map because it is pretty confusing to navigate until you learn it. But honestly, that's a positive for me. I wish newer COD games brought back tight corners and difficulty to the genre. Now, into the Easter egg. Grab EXO suit, go back into spawn, boost up, grab magical frying pan, go into sewers, find 4 yellow pipes with a valve. 30 possible locations. Secret wall opens up. Wait. 30 fucking possible locations. Yeah, so this one took us a fuck ton of time each run, especially with how dark the sewers are. Anyways, secret wall opens up. What the this is the wrong game. Shit. Place pan in middle, kill zombies in the room, take pan to fry in Burger Town, find 4 pieces of meat. Not that type of meat, you dirty fuckers. Get the dog ass wonder weapon and cook that meat till that shit's sizzling.
Am I cooking it?
Hey!
I did it!
Now kill a Burger Town employee to get those buns. Slap those buns between your meat and you have a burger. Try not to get absolutely booty slammed by this abomination like I did. Grab your meat buns, uninfect yourself, give the burger to this fat fuck named Bubby.
And then it's the crocodile trap.
Do some other shit.
I got it.
What is this key for?
Open that up.
Get in! Access denied, right, I did it.
What the hell does she mean?
Oh, I can't get in.
You can't come in.
Shoot an alligator for some reason, I don't know. Go back and Easter egg done.
Yeah!
He's gonna run around and help us.
Do I like this map? Absolutely. Is the Easter egg dumb? In some parts? Absolutely. Did I have fun with this? Absolutely. Now, I honestly don't think this map is bad at all. It's tricky to learn, but once you do, it's fun and challenging, and constantly keeps you on your toes. And honestly, that mini boss is insanely fast and frighteningly scary. So, I'm giving this map a 6 out of 10. It's honestly pretty good in my opinion. I had fun with it doing the Easter eggs. And yeah, there's flaws just like every map, but I feel like a lot of people tend to hate on stuff just because others hate on it. So, this is my own opinion, and as for the Easter egg, I'll rate it a 4 out of 10. It's a bit better, but essentially just pick up stuff, and that's about it. Also, quick disclaimer, these Easter eggs are not easy at all. There are some real struggles within these maps that gave me and my friend the most painful experience ever, and this game mode is genuinely very hard compared to modern zombies. Now, as for the next map, that positive attitude cannot be said about Carrier. Now, this is an abomination. Because fuck me sideways is this map horrible. There are 2 potential spawn rooms and I find this to actually be a cool feature. But this map is so confusing, I actually cannot even be bothered to explain the layout because it just gives me a headache. However, there's a cool Plinko minigame you can shoot your grenades into to get money, so fuck yeah, gambling. It's pretty awesome. And now, are you done gambling? Why not grab a drink and do an obstacle course drunk? Yes, that's an actual thing. But more on that later. What sets this map apart from the rest is the annoying bomb defusal system. Now every now and again there will be enemies that will spawn in that will have you taking them out to defuse a bomb. Luckily they drop EXO camouflage that makes it a little bit easier to defuse. Now if you don't manage to defuse it, that area will be covered in toxic gas which makes you infected, forcing you to a decontamination pod and ultimately locking you out of areas of the map. And on top of this, if you fail the first one, it will then go to a second bomb and then a third if you miss that one, locking you out of 3 parts of the map, which is the majority of Carrier. And as the rounds progress, they give you shorter times to defuse, and I mean very short. with also increased enemies and a mini boss. Honestly, it feels like the game is constantly against you, because by round 30, the game gets so hard, it actually feels like you're not meant to go any further. I think for reference, the world record is around 130, and approximately took 7 to 8 hours, but please don't take my word for this, as I'm not too sure. Now, with all that out of the way, let's talk about the Easter egg. I'm only going to be going over the highlights of this Easter egg because I think the devs might have just been taking drugs during the development of this map. Starting off, we have to grab some teleport grenades and teleport into this room while riding a cute little robot. Play some Plinko, which is insanely confusing and takes up to 30 plus minutes of game time each run, which, as you can see, Mason wasn't the best at.
Shit, I forgot.
Now I'm just going to skip over some steps. We're drunk. Yep, and I am now doing an obstacle course while my screen constantly does this. And it also makes it incredibly difficult to control. Now, I don't get motion sickness at all, yet I was feeling incredibly sick during this, but my friend forced me to do it because apparently I was better at it. So you know what? He better count his days. But after making it all the way through, you kill teleporting zombies and donate 20 teleporting fragments to the teleporter. Then just go fishing. So yeah, just chill out and fish for a shovel. Then teleport to Tahiti, dig up some sand, go fishing again, this time for an actual fish, and now you're in a shark tank, which for some reason you need to be in order to grab an eyeball from it.
You got this, you got this.
Got it.
And you're done. This is one of the most random, most annoying Easter eggs I've ever done, and it took almost 3 hours to complete one run. I skipped a ton of other steps, but they are just so annoying that I wouldn't even want to bore any of you. And now I'm going to give myself a pat on the back, because Mura died in the later rounds, leaving me to finish the final steps, which was insanely hard, considering that the round started lasting 10 minutes plus.
I got it.
Wait.
Oh my god. Oh my fucking god.
Now, here's my rating for this map. Right, I love the idea for this map. They went for something different, but the execution was so poorly done that I just ended up suffering more than enjoying it. This map is just pure annoyance, and as for the Easter egg, it's the exact same. There's some cool ideas, but again, it's just more frustrating than actually having to be skillful. It feels like the game is against you, which isn't fun. I think this map will probably go down as one of the worst zombies map out there. Definitely a 2 out of 10. I don't even want to talk about it any more than this, and I've skipped over a lot of steps and a lot of things in this map, but honestly, it's just not worth talking about. It's easily one of the worst maps out there, and I don't think I would ever even bother to replay it again. I do think there's some cool parts within the Easter egg, like the shark tank and teleporting to Tahiti, but other than that, this map is just so annoying, and it just constantly feels like it's against you. So, yeah. Now, moving on to Descent. This map's atmosphere and vibe and overall design is easily one of my favourites within this game. It takes place in an underwater atlas facility known as the Trident Retreat, and this map is stunning. You start out on top of the facility in the middle of the ocean with waves crashing against the underwater building, and as you make your way down to the reception, you get greeted with this really cool sci-fi space vibe. And going around this map is an absolute treat. You can come across stingrays.
Stingray.
What are we a stingray? Holy shit, what are we a stingray?
Jellyfish and all other types of fish. It has a spa, and I'm not sure why, but this is my favourite looking room. It gives me Backrooms vibes, and I just love that it feels so futuristic yet eerie. Now, making your way around to the annex and entering through to the Galleria, you'll find shops. Anyways, you'll find oh my god, who is this handsome man modeling for a secret underwear facility, are we? In the middle of the ocean? Oh, now me and Mason were just absolutely stunned with this man. It was the best part of this map.
Look at this, come look at this photo, this one I am.
Oh,
Got me down the tail.
sorry, sorry.
I That's fine.
I was just looking at those twig arms and thought how much like a Twinkie look.
But moving up the Galleria, you'll find the EXO stations, and further on up is a pair of spiral stairs leading to a rooftop with a view of the spawn room, and a teleporter that sends you back there. And also, another way we found out how to return to spawn without spending points is by taking this tube just underneath. Oh, there he goes. Now, with majority of the map shown, let's dive into the Easter egg. And a few other things about this map now before we get into the Easter egg is the previous player Oz, who was turned into a zombie, will summon you on round 5 to a boss fight room, then on round 13 again for you to fight, and finally round 20 for you to kill him. You don't even need to complete this boss fight in order to finish the Easter egg. Now on with the Easter egg. Make your way to the spiral stairs, shoot a ridiculous amount of magazines into these valves. Once turned, activate this computer, in which the computer will tell you to fuck off. Let your friend depressurize this door while you become a security guard.
Oi, mate, you can't come through, mate, without an ID. Mate, you cannot come through without an ID.
Wait till round 9 for a Goliath to spawn in. Enter the mech-like fucking suit, which is awesome by the way. Make your way down into the pressurized door. Now I can't lie, me personally, I think this step is insanely cool, purely because you are walking around in a huge mecha suit, underwater, simply just to press a single button, and also punch this zombie. Now after this, you'll essentially be doing multiple challenges. The first one is the drone challenge, which has you hunting down 5 drones around the map, which are quite buggy to spawn in. And also, it's just annoying because they always manage to get away, or the last zombie would die, ending the round and failing the challenge. Now, due to how long it takes for a drone to spawn in, it could take too long and then the zombie dies, and resulting in the round ending and the challenge ending. Anyways, we now have a generator challenge, where blue electromagnetic zombies have to attack you, creating an electric blast powering the generator. This is pretty hard considering you'll always be on a later round, and it's easy to get cornered with no EXO. Next, we have the grenade challenge, which just has you kill zombies for an entire round with contact grenades. Honestly, really easy, since grenades are amazing in this game mode. Then, we just have straight up a parkour course, literally just has you doing parkour courses. Now, moving on to our next challenge, if we go through to Gallery... There he is again. Fuck. Next, we have a move challenge, where every time you move, 10 points gets deducted from you. Honestly, not too hard, just spend all your points prior to this challenge. Then, we have Simon Says, which drags on. It's not all that hard, it's just essentially remembering the colours shown and clicking the right computer screen.
Simon fucking Cowell!
Then we have friendly fire mode challenges, which is a weird one because playing 2-player has 2 NPCs spawn in, acting as your teammates, but actually just running around trying to shoot you for an entire round. However, for some reason, they never even spawned in for us. But this is the final challenge. Pretty fun overall, and I actually think this is a really cool Easter egg. But it's not done yet, as we have a number pad, which I am not going to explain because it's so tedious and confusing. But just know that you need to match the code with the right amount of jumps, EXO slam kills, and so on. Now, for the final challenge, which is a rocket challenge, the game gives you a rocket launcher where you need to survive a whole round killing zombies, making it honestly pretty stressful because the reload time is just so slow. Now, interact with the computer and enter the teleporter. You'll be taken to a dream version of the first map spawn room, Outbreak, where you'll fight waves of zombies, and the only thing here is a pack-a-punch machine and 2 other NPCs that spawn in, depending on how many of you there are. Once you've beaten the wave of zombies, you've pretty much finished the Easter egg.
There you go.
Oh!
There is a cutscene, but honestly, I don't know what's going on. Now, the weird thing is, the whole fight with Oz doesn't even need to happen in order to complete the Easter egg, but most likely you'll have to do this anyway, as the Easter egg seems kind of impossible to do before round 20. The boss fight within itself is honestly really cool, with Oz using tech from Atlas to try and kill us. And for early COD zombies, I think this is awesome. Now, on to my rating. I personally think that this is the best map out of them all. I love the atmosphere and design of this map, and I think it's honestly just really likable, and the visuals are awesome, especially for its time. The Easter egg is fun, a little tedious at times, but overall pretty cool, and it has an awesome boss fight and a handsome man to stare at. So overall, an S tier. Beating all other zombie maps, beating Kino, Der Eisendrache, Mob of the Dead, and others. But if the Handsome Man wasn't in this game, then it's a solid 8 out of 10, yeah. And the Easter egg being a 6 out of 10. I enjoyed my time with Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, and I appreciate that it tried to be different with its introduction of the EXO suit, the infected rounds, and trying to stand out more to its previous titles, unlike newer COD games today, which are just all DLCs of the same game, while also being priced the same as a brand new game. I think people hate on this game way too much, and always try to see the negative in things. The game isn't perfect, and it has its flaws, but even 11 years later, I still managed to enjoy the game and appreciate it for what it is. It still captures that feel and vibe of a classic zombies map. But in my opinion, Advanced Warfare did something newer CODs today don't, and that's change. But with that said, and the video coming to an end, I hope to catch you all in the next video, and I appreciate you all for staying around. Next COD Easter egg challenge video will be Infinite Warfare, so I'll see you guys there next. But in the meantime, look out for new content.